Yep. Feels like we're dusting off a little bit there.
Oh my god.
Holy sh!
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not doing this.
What? Welcome back to the You Like That podcast.
Masters of improv, by the way.
Absolutely. My name is Adam, one half of the You Like That podcast.
My name is, in fact, still Jack, and I'm the other half of the You Like That podcast.
Crazy times.
What are we doing?
We're back to talk shit about movies again.
Yeah. If you don't know what this is a little pandemic project we did. A few years ago, there was a global pandemic. It didn't really affect us that much in our jobs we were doing at the time, but we were just kind of outside of our jobs. You were stuck at home.
Yeah.
And we weren't seeing each other very much. So we were like, oh, fuck it, we'll just like do a podcast as an excuse to see each other once a week. Gained a little audience and kind of kept us sane, sort of.
It was...
Went through heart attacks, we went through pandemics, we went through fucking breakups.
We went through a lot. And
the show just remained little pocket of
It was
peace.
just a fun little thing, and you know, we made a lot of episodes between main show, the extra show. We just pumped out a lot of content. I think in the end, it's sort of what killed the show originally.
It's too much. Liam Neeson.
It was too many Liam Neeson movies to count. It was more of I just felt like we needed to put something out every week, regardless of what was out. And I'm like, no, we have to do something. And I look back and I go, that was just such a waste.
We did not need to sit through The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard 2 or whatever the fuck.
Didn't need to, but we
Vin
did.
Diesel's Bloodshot.
But yeah, so we did that. Jack ultimately stepped back for a time. I tried to keep doing it solo, but it just didn't feel the same.
It's weird doing stuff by yourself.
You're talking to yourself into a camera, trying to like review a movie, but it went away from the You Like That recipe.
Yeah.
Because it was just me without any bounce back.
Yeah, and we have never claimed to be actual movie critics. We have never claimed to know a
No
single
way.
thing about movies. And that was sort of, we're just like, no, we just like movies.
You can go into our letterboxd and you will truly see the level of critics that we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't make
As
any
soon
sense.
as the opening credits roll, I'm thinking of a joke to post on Letterboxd.
And that's usually the first line is that. Yeah, we ultimately, I mean, for me personally, I've always wanted to come back and do this.
Yeah, me too. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not funny anymore.
It's definitely still one of the funniest guys you'll ever fucking meet in your life. But I just found myself the other day, I rewatched an episode. It just came up in my YouTube suggested. I think it was the Madam Web episode.
I love that. I love it when YouTube suggests your own show.
Yeah. They're like, no one else is watching it. So, hey, how about you come back and take a peek? And then just some memories that came up of just photos posted on the Instagram. And I was just like, damn, this shit was fun.
It's fun, man.
Just the fun aspect of it. And I posted that and you just hit me up and said...
Yeah. Because I watch it all the time and I find myself laughing at us and I'm just like, is this insane? Is this like the most masturbatory thing in the world? Is to watch myself and go, fuck, that was pretty fun.
Very close to feeling that way. There is a level of maybe egotism. I don't know. But I think it's just, we just have that chemistry to just talk absolute rubbish. And people, I don't think anyone has watched one of our episodes and gone, yeah, I'm going to go watch that movie now because of them.
Oh, absolutely not.
It is literally just, I want to hear what dumb shit they're going to burst out with next.
If anything, I want to watch the movie less because
it
I
ends
feel
up being,
dumber for having watched
they forget about what movie we're even talking about. Yeah.
This is a bit awkward. We'll do it up top because it's a little bit awkward. It's hard to talk about. You will have noticed a very big change as going on through the show. I have a mustache now. Last episode I didn't have a mustache. Just now I do.
You're going to have to work with us on this.
You're going to have to, it's a big change. It's very, very different from the first season of the show, but I think we can all get through it.
I am Team Stash. And the stash needs to...
I've now had it for a year and a half, so if I get rid of it now...
It's going to be the worst thing in the world possible.
It'd be the same as you shaving.
Well, it was like early episodes when I had a much lighter beard and not as hectic. And even this is fucking trimmed at the moment anyway.
Yeah.
Trimmed by my standards.
We went through a lot of different looks on the show, actually. I started bald, then I had long hair for a bit.
Yep.
You were always trying stuff with your beard.
I still had a bit of hair, and then the ladder fell on my head, and then that just changed everything.
You posted a video of that the other day. That was fucked up.
Yeah, it's weird.
That was a big hit.
It was a big hit because I finally found that footage, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Lawsuit.
Because when you tell the story, it's like, oh, yeah, a ladder fell on your head. That's real bad. But then you watch the video and you're like, oh, that's real bad. That's like, really bad.
Just cosmic entities when, you know what, today's the day we
give it
fuck
a crack.
Up. But a post from us, I mean, our setting has changed dramatically throughout the years as well.
Yeah,
we started with the couch, obviously, was the big draw.
And we sticky taped a copy of Upgrade to the wall.
Yep. The upgrade will maybe find its way back into the set.
We should have thought about that before we started.
Classic us. This is what happens. We just said, let's do it.
We didn't think about this.
We had nothing prepared and ready to go. I just went out and bought these lovely new microphones.
That's so crazy too. When we started in 2020, in 2019? 2020.
No, I think
2019.
back end of 19.
Yeah.
Because we were a few episodes in before
Jesus.
COVID.
But back then, everyone was having a go at streaming and stuff. And you go out and you buy a $500 Yeti mic.
Yeah.
That didn't sound very good at all, no matter what setting you had it on. And then we bought $30 Kmart mics, which sounded better than that.
Were amazing. Still use it.
Somehow amazing. But,
in my PC setup today.
But plugging them into a free audio software. You just had to make all this shit work, and it very rarely worked, or if it did, it didn't sound very good.
Yeah.
And now, we're at the time, you just whipped out to the shops, dropped $120, and it's going to sound better than...
On these little things in this little small fucking case, with a receiver...
It's insane.
...stabbed into my phone...
Yeah.
It's just taken the audio from this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is probably the best $170 I've ever spent for this easy quality, where now I don't have to worry about syncing up audio and then linking it with a video. It's all done here, ready to go. I just put this on, bang.
And I never did any of that because I don't know.
No, you just came with the
sometimes put a thumbnail on.
Sometimes.
But you would make the thumbnail and email it to me.
Yeah, exactly right. And that was probably, maybe less than what we'll do now. I don't know.
I don't do much work. We don't actually have a plan.
No, there's absolutely...
You messaged me this morning and said, come over and let's record an episode. And I was like, all right.
Yeah, so I want to say the show's back.
Yeah, it's back. It's going to be...
It's just not going to be... I think I said this last time we came back. It's not going to be a weekly thing. It's just going to be, hey, good movie comes out.
Yeah.
Let's fucking talk about it.
And the structure. I don't know about the structure anymore. No one cares about movie news. People are going to read it anyway.
No, absolutely not. I think from what I hear is just people just enjoy us talking shit.
Yeah.
And then sprinkling in the movie. And then talking shit about the movie.
If you care that Florence Pugh is going to be in an adaptation of The Midnight Library by Matt Haig, email in and let us know. But I don't think anyone cares.
Yeah.
The news section was just us talking about Spider-Man No Way Home because it was announced in fucking 2001.
Yeah.
And then it didn't come out until the end of 2021.
I mean, we got Brand New Day coming out, but I mean,
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that when it comes to it.
Keen for it, but it's a Spider-Man movie, so of course I'm going to be keen for it.
We are sluts for Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
Everyone knows
100%.
this.
Still
especially Jack.
That hasn't changed.
But
like an old pair of pajamas, they just fit right. Feels good sliding into bed. You like that podcast is back. And more importantly, those pajamas are covered in cum. We're back. Hey! You like that podcast?
Cum jokes are back, baby.
Seaman.
They were never going to leave. This show will never ever get monetized because
fuck that. Someone will take a punt.
There is
Manscaped,
someone will go, you know what? I like what these guys are doing. They're just going for it.
Better help throw money at any old cunt.
Yeah. So maybe one day. But today, the reason we're here and the reason we chose to bring this back is because of a movie, which we should talk about. And that movie is Mortal Kombat 2. This is
the sequel to a movie that only us two liked, apparently. The internet hates that first Mortal Kombat movie.
So, yes, we got the first Mortal Kombat
that was 22.
Readaptation during COVID. So it had a bit of a lackluster launch. Not a lot of promo could go into it. And ultimately, the internet completely tore it to shreds. I don't know why.
I really like that movie.
I rewatched it again a few weeks ago.
And look, it's valid. It has nothing to do with Mortal Kombat except for some characters.
And it has the characters for Mortal Kombat, and it has some little bit of lore, but ultimately it just went 11 games.
All right, we'll try and launch someone new.
Yeah,
That's a really good idea.
Let's create a new character. I know there's like 100 that we could use, but no, we need one new one.
Yeah.
And we need him to be called Cole Young.
Fuck, that was Friday afternoon, 4:58. They're like, fuck, we knock off in 2 minutes, boys. What are we going to call this character who's an armadillo? Because he has the skin.
Literally.
Makes him powerful.
Yep.
Except it doesn't. We'll get to that.
We'll definitely get to that one there.
Cole Young, that'll do.
Yeah, so following off the back of Mortal Kombat, that first adaptation there, we knew we were always going to get a second one. It just kind of, took some time being an Aussie-made film.
Yeah. It looked good, the fights were good, performances are good. Like, I don't understand why people don't. I mean, I do, but they're wrong. Everyone's wrong.
Yeah, like on the rewatch, I watched and I went, okay, I understand we don't need a new character. But look at what we do have here. We have some of the bigger characters putting together a performance, putting in mad fight scenes, getting us to a point where you go, all right, cool, there's a future here. And it's just, again, it was always doomed to be on a downward trajectory because it's a video game adaptation.
And because the first two Mortal Kombat movies in the 90s, people don't like those.
Yeah.
First one's all right.
They have some love for the first one, but the second one...
Second one's abysmal. That's it.
Where they recast every single character but two.
It's a horrendous movie, yeah.
And still decided to kick it off directly after the first movie.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, whoa, that's
right.
James Remar. Why is he Raiden? That doesn't make no sense.
He was in Too Fast, Too Furious.
He was in everything.
Yeah, he's in a lot.
So it had enough. I was always a fan of it. I saw it at the movies, I think 2 or 3 times. I've watched it many times since it hit streaming, just because I've always found it to be a fun movie to watch.
Yeah,
purely because of the fight scenes.
I went back to it expecting, I was like, oh, maybe I was just excited or whatever, like in first watching it. And I watched it again, I was like, no, I still like this. And the same amount that I liked it when I first saw it. So
yeah,
I don't know what the internet's on about. That's fine.
And that's it. The internet, once they're latched onto something, very hard for them to let go and change their mind, and you can't sway them.
No.
And it's such a world of, you just got to wait for one person with a little bit of like clout. I guess I'm fucking too old to say that. To say it and put it out on their fucking public pages, and then everyone's like, yeah, that guy's right. This movie does suck.
Yeah, he rizzed it up.
And then half those people that haven't even watched the movie to begin with anyway.
Yeah, there's a bit of that. There's a lot of this has probably always been the case, but there's a lot of hate before something comes out now. People are jumping on shit.
Mate, we need to
go. I can't think of an example right now because why would I?
Well, you'd almost say for every major franchise movie coming out.
Anything, yeah.
You can say for every single Marvel movie that comes out. You can say for everything Star Wars related, anything Disney related or doing live action. It's just doomed from the start because they see a trailer and they go, fuck.
That's it.
That's enough for me. This sucks already. Granted, sometimes they are right, and it does suck.
Yeah, of course, sometimes.
But ultimately, it's a decision before laying your eyes on it, and that's why we talked about before the old school days of just opening up a newspaper, seeing the cinema listings, and going, don't know what that is, but I'm going to go watch it.
Watch it, yeah.
And then you go to the cinema not knowing a single thing. You haven't been coerced into anything from the internet, putting these little things in your mind of, I heard through the grapevine that there was some tiffs on set and some people weren't happy about how other people were acting. And then you go, oh, who could that be? And then you're sitting there going, is he really a bad guy? Is he really? Yeah, I hate this movie now already. No,
and the studios still try. They're still trying to do some marketing and stuff. Like that Passenger movie had all that cryptic stuff coming out first. And someone figured out it was the movie Passenger, and then now Passenger is out, and people are like, it's fine.
Yeah, they're like, it's a horror movie.
It's all right.
It has no substance to it. It's just one of those, hey, let's try to scare the audience.
Yeah, and they're still like Doomsday did those little Avengers Doomsday. they're doing those little 30-second teasers or whatever that show you absolutely
Yeah,
nothing. Because
yeah, they did that for a couple of weeks, and everyone was like,
everyone
"Cool."
was like, just give us a trailer.
In the movie out in like 4 months, where's the full trailer?
That's another thing too. Another change. I watch trailers now. I never used to.
Yeah,
that was my big thing.
You were very against trailers.
And you would come in the news and be like, the trailer came out for this. And I'd be like, I can't talk about it.
I don't know what happened in that.
Yeah, I care a little bit less now.
Yeah, I'm just a slut. I need to know everything straight away. So I'm in that world of the internet and looking into too many things. I don't want to do it, but I just can't help myself. I live for spoilers, and then I'll complain about them when I see them and go, why did that happen? But
then by the time the movie comes out, you typically forget anyway.
Yeah, generally anyway. So yeah, the first Mortal Kombat, we love it enough. I mean, I will always religiously watch that movie regardless of
it's fun
what happens in it. I think it's well done. I think the casting is great.
Yeah.
So I was always very much looking forward to the second one. And then we get the trailer for it. We get some teaser posters, some character posters of returning characters, and then also some new characters. So, and I guess let's just jump into Mortal Kombat 2. So it's the direct sequel. The movie is based on the actual tournament in which Earthrealm are on 9 losses. Our world need 1 more. Take control of everything. Those
are your rules. It's as simple as it gets.
Pretty much it. That's always been explained, is that someone just needs 10 wins in a row. Bang. You're a G.
Yep.
So it's coming up to Earthrealm's final chance to stop Outworld and prevent the end of Earthrealm itself. In this, we are introduced to a bunch of new characters. 2 of the mains, which are sort of the leads of the movie, which is going to be Johnny Cage and Katana. They're our carrying pieces moving forward. So much like the first Mortal Kombat wanted to focus on Cole Young, the new guy that no one gave a fuck about, this one they went, all right, established characters, let's introduce them respectively into the story, how they need to be.
The biggest complaint of the first one is it had very little to do with Mortal Kombat. It had nothing to do with Mortal Kombat. It was just a whatever movie with Mortal Kombat characters in it.
Yeah.
So this time around, they went, we're going to give you the most Mortal Kombat. You want Mortal Kombat? You fucking sucked about it. This is going to be the most Mortal Kombat. And it's literally like pornography. Every 5 minutes, there's just another fight.
Yeah.
And it zooms out to look like the game.
It does so much perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
It obviously is still, in a mixed world with the internet and with critics alike, as was always going to be the case.
Yeah.
But it's definitely been a lot more favorable than the first one.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of people saying,
like this one.
They're saying, all right. They've said, all right, we hear you.
Yeah.
Here's something better. Not the best, but better.
Here's something really stupid.
Yeah, here's Mortal Kombat.
You wanted the tone of the games, which is really silly and fun and gory and just over the top.
Yeah.
And that's what they did with this.
So it obviously it jumps from the go. You open up with a fight scene. It's beautifully done. It's a great way to set it up, and there's no
raises the stakes.
Yeah, it sets the tone off the bat. And
Melina with one of the worst child actors you've ever seen.
Katana.
She's doing. That's going to happen all the time.
That's going to happen a lot.
She's doing her best to cry, that little girl, but she's not.
Yeah.
She's awful.
There's definitely a few acting choices.
And I know she's a child, but fuck them kids.
Yeah, exactly right. They just don't belong in the movies. You can AI kids if you want. I don't like AI. I don't want it in the film industry. I'll let you off with just doing it for kids.
Yeah.
You can make a kid cry using AI. Easy done. But so we jump in off the go, and then it's straight into the movie. We get, small setups between the characters, but ultimately it's like, all right, it's a tournament.
Yeah.
So we need to put together the team and get ready to fight.
You know what I liked is it didn't reintroduce the people from the first one. They're just there. They're just established. So there is an expectation that you have to have seen the first one, because Jackson, the blonde girl, and everyone. What's the blonde girl's name? So you don't know either. You're
I-
about to shit on me, but you don't know either.
Sonya.
She's very inconsequential.
Sonya Blade.
No, yeah, of course.
Yes.
But they're just there, and they're like, "Yeah, we're in this. We know this. We know the score."
Yeah.
They very quickly explain it to Johnny Cage, and then we're off.
Yeah, that's really the only introduction is just to Johnny Cage to say, "Hey, Johnny, these are some people that are fighting.
Yeah.
They're all cool, but so don't worry about it."
Yeah.
Uh,
And Johnny Cage naturally goes, "Nope,
yeah,
fuck this."
that goes absolutely. That sucks. I don't want any part of that.
Kicks off with the Johnny Cage movie, which is very, very fun. I would love a whole
Yeah.
movie of just that. Carl
And-
Urban with an American accent coming straight off The Boys. Like, I finished The Boys this week. The Boys finished up this week, where
Yeah.
he's the most British man in the world. I'm watching him with no beard and an American accent. I was like, is that fucking Carl Urban? Like,
Yeah,
I
he just
I
goes, this
couldn't.
makes no sense.
And the casting was always a bit weird, but it works, I reckon.
Yeah.
He's really good.
So that was a big thing.
His performance is
Was obviously at the end of the first one, we had a glimpse at
great. Teaser.
Johnny Cage being introduced into the next film, and then obviously who's going to play Johnny Cage.
Hmm.
When we got the announcement of Carl Urban, naturally everyone's like,
Don't know about that.
does that work?
Don't know about that. Because he is Carl Urban. He's very distinctly either Billy Butcher or Carl Urban.
Exactly right. There's many characters he's played, but
Yeah.
could he pull off a Johnny Cage? Now, obviously, through the video games, you know, he's an American actor, basically a stunt actor.
Yeah.
He
All
just
talk,
does
no.
90s action movies, and he's just a smart ass.
Yeah.
Just that type of Hollywood
He's a
actor.
mouth. He's a mouthpiece.
And obviously in the games, you know, he's portrayed a certain way. We always have to look at, you know, the games are, you can create a character for a video game because they're not real people.
Yeah.
But then you got to beg the question is how do you then translate that to a real actor who can, I guess, I wouldn't say bring star power to these movies because they didn't have a lot of real big names in the first movie.
No, not at all.
They kind of just went, here's a lot of Aussie people, and then some few Asian people, and
Hiroyuki Sanada was sort of the biggest name in that first one, I reckon.
yeah, you could probably say that between him, Joe Taslim, probably not as well known, but sort of in the action industry, he's very well known.
Yeah.
But in the sort of main cast, yeah, there was no one really stand out. So I think they weren't, even for this one, with the new characters that they introduced, still no real big names once again. Carl Urban probably being the biggest
Carl
name
Urban is the big
among
draw,
them.
yeah.
'Cause
And I would
you-
say he put a lot of bums in seats, I reckon.
Yeah,
Especially,
100%.
fuck, they timed it so beautifully with The Boys.
Yeah, they timed it well with that. They did a lot of promo for it because that's something
They
that
pushed this one.
they weren't able to do for the first one because of COVID.
No.
So this one they just went all guns blazing, went everywhere. Did a big event in Sydney and the Gold Coast. Had a bunch of the main cast there.
It's been out for 2 weeks. I went yesterday at 3:00 in the afternoon, and we had a full house.
Yeah.
We had it sold out. So
I went again on
people might be going to the movies again.
On Tuesday. They just passed 6:45 on a Tuesday. Also packed
Yeah.
out.
I know, people talk about the demise of cinema, and like, yes, it's annoying and expensive to go to the cinema because while a lot of people are going, they don't really have respect for what going to a cinema is. They talk and eat loudly and
Yeah.
just look at their phones and stuff. But people are going.
Yeah, people are definitely still going.
I don't
Like
think the cinemas are going to die.
between like my first session of this and the second session, the whole cinema in general was packed out, and that was purely because you had Mortal Kombat, Devil Wears Prada 2, the Michael Jackson movie.
You had both of those horror movies that are out now, Passenger and
Yep.
Obsession, are
Yep.
both out.
So there was a lot happening, and it was just really good walking in and seeing it was packed. I hated that it was packed because I fucking hate people
Yeah,
being around me.
I love seeing it, but I'm also like,
I'm like, this is great for the business, but also, fuck, I just wanted to relax.
yeah.
But yeah, so we get a lot of good promotion for this. It's these one big name, a few big-ish names, but a lot of not as known people. Still putting bums in seats consistently now.
And he doesn't exist just to sell tickets. He actually like acts in this movie.
Yeah.
He's good in it. I reckon he's really good.
He's
It's
a
good casting.
he's a big driving force, and that was one of my only things going into this movie was I just want to know how Carl Urban's going to be as Johnny Cage. Is it going to hit just as well? And then after the movie finished, I went, yep,
Yeah, it does.
That worked.
It does.
It's a little bit to get used to at the start, but once he gets going, you just go, oh, yeah, that's Johnny Cage.
Yeah, you're right. It is very odd at first. Very, very odd.
And I think that's just on the back of, as you said, the boys
got a big
finishing
beard.
up.
He's very British.
And then you see him now with a bit of a waft, bit of blonde streaks in the hair, clean face, heavy American accent, straight from Hollywood. Yeah. You go, okay, no worries. But he drives the movie very, very well. As said, he's one half of the main storyline.
Yeah, he's not quite the main character.
Not quite.
Co-lead, you would call it a co-headline.
Definitely call it a co-headline. On the other side of that is Adeline Rudolph as Katana. Not Melina. Who also, I think she's fantastic.
She's pretty good. She's really good in this.
Really enjoyed her performance.
Yeah.
Much better than the child counterpart.
Yeah. She grew up into a better actress.
Absolutely. Very quick in growing up on that one there.
Yeah.
She was fantastic, I thought, in her scenes fighting, even just the story plot itself. It's not like there's a lot of exposition and a lot of dialogue that has to happen between them either. So it's really, you're judging her more on her fights and how she's sort of controlling those situations.
Pretty well. That's what the movie's about anyway, because there's so many fights in there.
And
they're
again,
clearly going, this is what you want to see, this is what we want you to see.
Again, exactly right. They're going, we'll do more fights, less dialogue, but we'll still set up a story where you can follow it and it kind of makes sense, but also don't compare it to the video games because it still doesn't relate to that at all.
Yeah, the video games don't really know what they're doing anymore.
Yeah.
They rebooted them and people don't like them anymore, so...
And this is one of my main takes on the films versus the games. And I was discussing this with Rui last night. Shout out our boy Rui.
Yeah, Rui.
I understand that we have a lot of lore in the Mortal Kombat games. And the games their stories have progressed consistently throughout the many, many years of the games being around. They have a multitude of stories that have been told. When I see the people going like, we have all this to work on, and it's like, yeah, but you've also already got the story. If you want that story, go play the games.
And 97% of people who are seeing the movie don't know any of it.
Exactly. It's very fucking big.
Yeah.
And you got to remember how you're going to fit, like a video game can be 30 hours long.
Yeah.
Just on cutscenes alone.
Exactly, yeah.
How do you compress that into a 2-hour movie?
Yeah.
Like, you can't do it.
I think the point of making adaptations is not to retread the same story or win the fans of the game over to also love the movie.
Yeah.
It's just source material to make a movie they want everyone to see.
Exactly.
The ultimate goal is to sell tickets, get people to see it.
Like, you just want to keep it in the universe, but make it its own thing. It doesn't have to be a canon thing. Like, the movies aren't going to be canon to the fucking next video game that comes out.
Of course not. No.
It's going to be its own thing.
And you can get people who care and who are passionate about the lore to, sprinkle it in or make it as cohesive as possible with the games. But ultimately, they're just separate entities. If you just look at them as separate entities, you'll be a much happier person.
And they just have to be.
Yeah.
They just have to be separate. Like, you got to just think, like, they've given us like really cool costume designs. They've given us really cool set designs. They're doing their own story, and this is where I sort of defend the first movie with the Cole Young thing. Yeah, I don't like that they did it, but I understand that they needed to like start the story somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe that wasn't the choice, but I do understand why they did it.
It's easier to just make a new character than it is to try and mesh all the other,
because then
the existing lore.
Exactly, and then it's like, what game do you then pick from? What plot line do you do? Do you do the Mortal Kombat 1 timeline reset?
Oh god.
Do you go when they start going into with Kronos and all those other dudes up in the sky, all the other elder gods and shit? There's a lot that they can work with.
You cannot do that.
But it's been done. It's been done. You can go on a YouTube and put in Mortal Kombat cutscenes.
Cutscenes all.
You will have a 10-hour compilation of all those cutscenes with a full story, and they were completely CGI'd, so they can do whatever they want. It'll look sick. It's a fun watch. That's not what the movies need to be. You need to get a 2-hour movie from A to B without leaving too much open. You just want to have just that next step for a next movie. but you need to wrap everything up under 2 hours.
In case the sequel doesn't get greenlit.
Exactly. And also that as well, in case that happens. So
because these were made in Australia, they're relative. They're not cheap, but relatively speaking, they're cheaper to make. That's why everyone is filming in Australia now, because you just go to Moore Park, Fox Studios, paint up a set, or use the big telly. There's a lot of big telly in this movie in the background. If you're looking for it, there's a lot of what's it called? The Mandalorian thing. The volume.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that in this movie.
Yeah.
But it's cheaper to do, so they're just like,
and exactly right. And
send everyone to Sydney, put them up in the Ibis around the corner.
Yeah, there's a big
bit of local for you. Sorry.
Yeah, I was budget if the movie really doesn't care about you. There's a lot of places in Australia, and as you said, there is a lot being filmed here, because natural settings in Australia is just fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I have huge bias to any movie that's filmed in Australia and showcases Australia's beautiful fucking landscape. Like Apex that just came out with Taron Egerton and Charlize Theron. Fine movie.
Yeah.
Wasn't groundbreaking, but seeing the Blue Mountains on film, brother.
The Fall Guy is not a great movie, but Australian comedian Ben Knight is the bad guy, and that's insane.
Fall Guy is a great movie.
I really like The Fall Guy.
Great movie. There's a lot. So you look at a lot of this movie.
Whatever.
Being filmed in Australia, they did use a lot of those settings for the fight scenes and that, because they did the fight scenes like the video game.
Yeah, and a lot of it is, I reckon they're just using the assets of the video game and just stuck it on.
Close to.
Because, there's an early fight with Sonya Blade and the lady who screams, and I was like...
Sindel, yeah.
I was like, I don't like this. I'm not enjoying this. This is so fucking cringy and not in a good way. And I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That was one of my lower rated fights out of everything.
And then the Liu Kang movie comes on and they're in fucking space and there's the thing, and I'm just like, nah, this rocks. This movie rocks.
Yeah. So there is fights galore in here.
I recognize that from the PlayStation 1.
That was the big take, is a lot of people saying, this does feel like a video game. Personally, for me, the movie does flow like a video game.
Oh yeah, 100%.
The way that they showcase the tournament, they've got the big fuck off fucking lanterns in the sky, coloured red for the bad guys, blue for the good guys.
Which I wonder if they're practical. I know they're not that big floating in the sky, but I wonder if they made and shot practical things on fire.
Yeah, good question.
Because they look really good.
They did look really good. And they seem very simple. Like, it wouldn't be a hard thing.
There's a lot of practical in this, actually.
Yeah, it's heaps of practical. The sets are very practical as well when everything's done. Props and makeup, fucking ridiculously good. So the video game feel of, you have that setting up there of like, all right, this is the tournament. So this is how they track the tournament. You defeat someone on the opposing team. The flame goes out. Now it's 5-4. Simple to follow. Very easy. The way that they set up the fights, it's not like let's send someone and infiltrate a building and then fight them there. No, it's literally tournament based of, random selection. You're just going to glow and you're going to get transported somewhere.
It is like a video game because it's fight, 50-second cutscene. They glow as if you're selecting your character, and then they just teleport to the next fight.
Just like that.
And that's how the movie tracks along. People are not going to like that. I understand that. But I was just like, good, just get to it. Yeah. We don't need all this shit.
There's not a big setup for the fight.
We're here
they know that they're there just to fight for the sake of their realm. And that's what happens, and they do it. And
that's all you need to know as the audience as well.
Yes.
You don't need any more than that.
I think...
maybe some people do, but...
There was 11 fights in this movie, I believe. I could be wrong there. But I feel like there's about 11 fights in this movie from start to finish.
Yeah.
There is a clear, definitive winner out of these fights.
Yep.
And I think a lot of people agree on what that fight is. And that is going to be the Liu Kang versus Kung Lao fight.
Yeah, that was the fight where I was like, this rocks.
That was one of the best fights purely because both actors, Ludi Lin and Max Huang, they're martial artists. That's their bread and butter.
Yeah.
They did all of that themselves. That's no one coming in to do it for them. I was watching and listening to a lot of interviews from a lot of people for the movie when they were doing the promo, and they were like, they for weeks were just working on that fight.
Yeah.
Of just being themselves, choreographing what they wanted to do for weeks on end, to the point where when that scene was getting filmed for that fight, everyone came.
Yeah. Right.
They were like, we are coming to watch this.
Yeah.
Because they know it's the two guys, there's not like a stunt team doing it, and they've seen the little bits that they've been choreographing, and they've just gone, this is fucking nuts. So you have half the cast in the background watching this fight happen.
It's like a hardcore show when like Terror are playing.
Yeah.
Every other hardcore band is on the side watching Terror.
Yeah, absolutely. And, because it's obviously it's a big CGI portion of the fight as well, because of obviously their powers, but they do a lot that is hand-to-hand combat as well.
Yeah. That's also the most egregious volume use as well, because the background, they're in the void or whatever.
Yeah.
It's clearly just a big screen. But,
but
they do some cool stuff.
It still looks great.
Yeah.
And it just does look like a video game as well.
Yeah.
Again, that draws to, it can look a bit animated, but again, it makes me feel like I'm playing the game.
Yeah.
And that fight is probably one of the longest fights as well, bar maybe the last fight of the movie.
Yeah.
And I didn't want it to end. Did not want it to end.
It was very, very good.
And then ended, and I'm just like, oh, that was it. That was it. I want to hit more of that one. So the fights throughout are very well done, I think, across most of the board. Mm-hmm. There's a few fights where you go, that wasn't anything great.
I really like the Baraka and Johnny Cage fight, because Carl Urban's doing a lot of Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of slapstick and the facial expressions and stuff. And, like, just the way he's moving is very Jackie Chan. It's all very frantic and scrambling as you're going to not get hit rather than to hit.
Yeah.
And then when you do get a hit in, it doesn't do anything, and you go and you make a funny face and get thrown through a wall.
Yeah, it's the very Hollywood style.
So
martial art.
Clearly just such a nod to Jackie Chan, and I love that.
Absolute king.
Carl Urban's great.
Carl Urban's great throughout the whole thing.
Baraka, practical.
Yep.
Looks
Baraka,
so fucked up.
Played by CJ Bloomfeld, a New Zealand actor. Again, I saw all his behind the scenes of getting his prosthetics done. Wow.
Touches up with some CG, because some of the mouth movements you just can't.
Yeah, the mouth movement, obviously, he's a full open mouth, but you can't do anything with his real mouth inside there. So that's the only thing changed in there. But all the teeth set up in there.
So good. You got some fucked up kids that are the same.
Yeah, that whole little clan was really well done.
That got such a big laugh in my cinema when Johnny first sees the kids and he turns around and goes, ugh.
Yeah.
My cinema exploded.
Both times. Both of my sessions was exactly the same.
It's a funny movie, man.
It's got so many funny moments in it, but Baraka was, I think, really well done. I think some people weren't too happy with the design choice originally, but again, there's been that many different iterations throughout the game's history. You take the basis of it and you go, all right, a lot of teeth, the arm claws, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's all you have to do.
Pretty much it, and nails it. And they give him that little bit of comedy as well.
Because Johnny Cage's whole thing is he can't really fight, so he just does big Hollywood bravado and sort of fakes it till he makes it. And Baraka, because he's like this ancient tribe who's never seen a movie, he just falls for it. Yeah. And he's just like totally in. He's like, oh my God, that's amazing. I need to know all the stories of Johnny Cage. That
was the best fight I've ever had in my life.
It's funny.
And the comedy follows with, once again, this is my shining of the whole movie.
They had to get him back.
Was Josh Lawson's return as Kano. He carried the first movie so fucking hard for me. Again, he's someone that, American audiences will not know who he is.
They're not going to know what a wristy is.
They're not going to understand the humor.
Is this the first time wristy has ever been said in a major Hollywood movie? It has to be.
I think it could well be.
Give me a wristy. If you don't know what a wristy is, it's a wrist job.
Yeah.
In Australia, we call it
a hand job.
I don't know why. Oh, yeah, sorry, a hand job.
Masturbation without your hand. Someone else's hand. It sucks.
I would love to see the Google Trends after the first night this movie out. It was like Americans Googling what a wristy is.
Define wristy. That would be something to behold there. Yeah.
And if this movie does nothing else, it advocates for the wristy.
Absolutely. He just is, once again, so incredibly Australian, unhinged, but just the quips and how fast he says everything off the cuff is.
I don't think he had a script.
Yeah, been saying this to people. I'm like, there's no way someone went, all right, Josh, here's your script for Kano, learn the jokes.
Yeah.
I guarantee they gave him paper and it just went Kano. Blank.
Is Australian.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it says.
It just says, Josh, say something fucked.
Yeah.
So he says, bleach dildo.
Bleach dildo.
Drops in so many other references.
I sent it to you last night. One of the favourite lines. It's going to be one of the lines of the year is, I'm going to go and get the amulet. You focus on being a cunt. Because it's just so stupid. Oh, fuck. And he says cunt. I love a cunt in the movie.
Yeah. He can just drop it so easily. But I really enjoyed that he wasn't a quick return.
Yeah.
And he was, again, another main focus in the film.
He doesn't fight. He can't really fight. He just uses his laser and
yeah,
occasionally.
He has his own little scene.
Himself, yeah.
Helping with Johnny. But there's no big fight like he sort of has with Sonya in the first movie, which, again, still isn't really a fight. It is, as you said, it's more just using his eye laser.
He's sort of a good guy, but not really. He's self-serving.
Yeah.
And what he needs just happens to be also what the heroes need.
Yeah.
So
he basically just does a full 360 to what happened in the first movie.
Yeah.
You know, it's like good to bad, bad to good.
Yeah.
We're back around. And then maybe the third movie will just be neutral. Who knows?
Maybe.
But he just does perfectly enough. The way they bring him back into it is, again, just funny, because we know that Kung Lao's character comes back as a revenant. After the first movie, his body was taken back to Outworld, and obviously they know how strong he is, so they want to turn him into a revenant and keep him for the bad guys, keep him for Outworld.
And now they have the get out of jail free card, where if anyone dies, they just go, Quan Chi exists now.
Exactly.
He can do it.
Which
Damon Herriman, by the way, that's insane.
Yeah, Damon Herriman, again, big Aussie actor, does have traction in the US. He has done a bunch of US movies.
He was most recently in a horror movie together with Alison Brie and David.
Yeah, he was very quickly in that one.
In that. But Mystery in Between, you'll know him from Mystery in Between.
Yeah, he was also Charles Manson.
Yeah, Charles Manson did a lot of things.
In a few of those iterations.
He was in House of Wax.
House of Wax, one of his earlier ones.
But he's great. He's a really great Australian.
He was also the voice of Cabal in the first movie.
Oh, okay.
So, first movie when they introduced Cabal, they had a person for the suit, but they used Damon Herriman to use the voice.
They Darth Vader'd him.
Yeah, exactly. They gave him the Darth Vader. But this one they went, all right, Damon, bald head, white, pale face paint. And you just got to sound like a really weird evil sorcerer.
Yeah.
And they do. I think he's great. He's a little bit shorter and not as tall and skinny as what the games are. Again, I don't really care. They've got most of the shit done on him.
He looks like Quan Chi.
Looks like Quan Chi. So, yeah, his resurrection for Kano in the movie is, I can't be fucked to do anything else other than bring him back alive.
Yeah.
Because he barely has a soul to fucking turn anyway. And straight away off the cuff, he's just...
They don't ever explain it. They're just like, magic, necromancy.
Yeah,
he comes
very
back.
Quick, very easy. Don't have to
He'll be right.
really go crazy on it.
Raiden nearly dies, but then doesn't.
Yep. I think they just kind of went...
What was the point of Raiden nearly dying? Does it just raise the stakes?
Well, the whole thing was just to take his power. So that was what gave Shao Kahn the immortality. Was they needed the god's power. It actually
had a pretty big point.
I
was listening.
It was a big plot point.
Whatever.
Spoilers in that realm. We should have said that earlier, but you should have seen it by now. Shut up.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, so Shao Kahn is obviously the big bad of Outworld and the leader of everything here. To give him almost immortality, take the amulet of Shinnok, get a god's power. So they try to kill Raiden, take his power, give Shao Kahn the immortality.
He looks cool. He's a big fuck-off wrestler. Keeps his mask on.
Yeah, the amulet of Shinnok is the MacGuffin of the movie.
Yep.
That's what we need to sort of ultimately destroy.
Yep.
But yeah, Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn, he looks good.
Played by Martin Ford. Big ass boy from England.
He's a very big boy.
He, I think, was fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah, he was cool. He was a very menacing villain.
He was perfect in the role.
Got a big fuck-off hammer.
Had a big fuck-off hammer. they designed him so fucking awesome. That's all him as well.
Yeah,
there's no muscle suit on that guy.
He's a big boy.
That is pure Martin Ford muscle. He's all neck. And then obviously, yeah, the only sort of thing they put on him was just the prosthetics because of, he's not a human.
Yeah, he's all fucked up.
He's got a bit going on him, but he was a big standout, and I feel really, really good for Martin because this is sort of like a breakthrough role for him. Obviously, big boy actors.
I think, he's not going to be doing fucking Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
No, 100%.
He's going to be a big burly villain.
Before this, he was just, henchmen and sort of badder guys that were just the big muscle for the bad guys in a film. Not a lot of speaking roles or anything like that. But this one, he's a lead.
Yeah, 100%.
He gets speaking roles.
And he's good.
He gets to showcase a lot of his talent. And I feel really good for the big guys that get to do that. It's the same with like Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
Dave Bautista started off such as a big guy, and everyone's like, yeah, he can kind of only really be just a big guy in the movie. And then eventually, you look at him now.
Puts on his little Blade Runner glasses and axe.
He does really fucking well. But yeah, everything they did with Shao Kahn, I think was really good. The character design, the way they used him, his fights. There was obviously the funny moment of his fight with Cole Young.
Yeah. That felt like the team just going, all right, we get it. You don't like him.
Yeah. The second that happened and they did the whole, hey, Shao Kahn's immortal now. And then I saw Cole get taken. And I saw Shao step out. I went, that's it.
That's it.
R.I.P. the boy.
Full props to the actor, because he has to have known nobody liked him in the first movie.
Yeah.
And he has to have read the script and gone, yeah.
Yeah.
And he still came back. Like, full fucking credit. He came back.
Yeah,
to get killed off because nobody liked him in the first movie. Like, fucking, it takes... You put your pride aside and just do it.
You go, all right. Hands up.
Yeah.
That was...
All right.
Wasn't me. That was the story.
Wasn't my performance, wasn't me.
Like, as I said, like, Lewis Tan is great. Yeah. He did everything that he needed to do as that character. I think there was a stat that someone said that in the first movie, Cole Young had 52 minutes of screen time in the first movie.
That's a lot of screen time.
You know how much screen time he had in this movie?
Oh, it had to have been less than 20.
Way less than 20.
Oh.
He had 3 minutes of screen time.
If that doesn't tell you how everyone felt about you, nothing will. Poor bloke. But fucking fair fucks to him.
Poor bloke. I think there obviously is the big rumor spilling around that he should play Kenshi, the blind swordsman.
Is that also Mortal Kombat, or is
that is sorry for you that don't know, but for people that do know, yes, an actual Mortal Kombat character because he actually looks fucking exactly like Kenshi.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So everyone's like, you just put the blindfold on him and that's Kenshi.
And he's good.
It's not to say that it can't happen. Cole's dead.
Cole's dead. It doesn't fucking matter.
So maybe they bring him back and it's like, he's like, oh.
That'd be cool. That'd be like...
I cannot see now.
That'd be like, all right.
Might be a bit weird, but we'll see.
People didn't like this character, but people know this character.
Yeah,
so
we'll see what tracks on that one there.
Better go at
it. So everything in this movie, I think, is done as well as it can be. I still think there is obviously issues with the story, to progress upon. This isn't a 5-star movie by any stretch at all.
Nobody is expecting it to be, I don't think.
No, but it's just a really more well done Mortal Kombat film. And I think the best way that they could showcase that was just by going, fight.
Pretty well.
Fight.
There's a finish him, there's a get over here.
Yep, they do a lot of callbacks. There's another Ed Boon cameo.
Yeah, Johnny Cage's first fight, he does the stumble when he's waiting for the fatality.
Yep, that was really good. Yep. As soon as I saw that, I went, that's just really cool.
And then, as I said before, there is scenes where they just pan out and it's the video. Like, it's side on. Just
perfectly well done like
here's
that.
The acid level. You know the acid level.
Yep, the acid level. So, there's obviously still a future. They greenlit the third movie, like, October last year.
Yeah, okay.
I think, regardless of how this movie's taken... It's not breaking box office numbers. It's only, I believe my last check was it just grossed over 110 million.
That's all right.
up against an 80 million budget.
That's all right.
It's above. Obviously, there's other overheads in that they don't talk about,
Mhm.
but it's not a movie that's ever going to be a $1 billion movie. There's no chance. We look at some movies and you think they're going to be $1 billion movies, and they don't even get close to it. And you're like, fuck, I feel like everyone's talking about this. But it sort of just shows the mainstream aspect of no matter how good a movie can be, like you can have a 5-star movie, but if it's a small budget, not as heavily promoted, and it doesn't touch like everyone, and it's for like an audience, you're never going to hit those numbers. And that's this is a martial arts video game adaptation. So many people are like, I'm not going to that because 100%. I don't play video games.
But so many people will be like, I like action. I like the idea of a head getting smashed with a big hammer.
Exactly
I'm
right.
going to go and watch that happen because I know that's going to happen.
There's going to be some fucked up shit.
I see a poster for this movie and I know a head's going to get smashed with a hammer. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no stakes. Like, you know how this movie's going to end. You know they're going to... Earthrealm's going to be fine because Katana is like... When they establish Katana as the super spy...
Yeah.
Katana's the super spy for Earth.
Yeah.
As soon as they reveal that, you're like, all right, well, she'll just beat Shao Kahn in the end and it'll be all right.
Yeah, that's going to be...
I like the way they do it. They go to hell. They go to another realm to... to meet old Hiroyuki Sanada. He's back.
Yep, Scorpion comes back.
He does a get over here.
He does the true get over here because
it's not him doing it.
They altered it. They altered it in the first movie, and everyone's like, "Why didn't you just use the same audio file?"
Say the line, Bart.
And it was kind of like, "Get over here."
Yeah.
And then it was like, "Oh, that wasn't as good." This one they went, "All right,
We're just gonna play the
take the real one," and then did the "Get over here." And
.mp3, they just stuck that in.
Because I think it's funny because you look at that, you hear that line, and then you look at Hiroyuki Sanada and you go, you can never make that sound.
You're not saying he's on the other side of the fucking world, but it's so loud.
You hear because you hear him talk. You know,
he's got a very strong accent.
He's a Japanese actor. He's got a Japanese accent. He's not gonna fluently American go, "Get over here."
Yeah. It's very cliche too. They go, they need his help, of course. That they go, and he goes, "Absolutely not." And then they say one thing, and he's like, "All right, I'm in."
Yeah.
Because it's only a 2-hour movie. You have to just.
They're not going to beat around the bush. You're going to go, "Yep, well, Sub-Zero."
Yeah. A big part of this podcast is me. If I was writing a movie, and the movie would be horrible, but if I was writing a movie, I would skip all that. I'd just be like, "Yeah, Scorpion wants to help because he cares about the fate of the universe or whatever."
Yeah.
Okay, you don't need the. No, I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I'm in hell and I can control my dreams. So this looks really cool, but also it's actually still just hell. Yeah. So don't think this is
cool
how I live.
Cool effects with Shadow Boy. What's his name?
Noob Saibot.
There's some cool effects. That looks cool.
Bihan gets resurrected into Noob Saibot. So obviously he's got his shadow counterpart.
It's painted in black,
which is
I like that.
Yeah. It's he's got his cool black Noob Saibot suit, then you've got the purple goop shadow that just disconnects and does its own thing, and then comes back together. Like really well done. Noob Saibot's like a really favorite character of mine as well. They did very true to the design of him in it. Joe Taslim again. I fucking love Joe Taslim. I wish there was more of him in it, but again, we're running against the clock here. We've already got enough going on as it is. It's all done really well. It's the ultimate. So it's really the ending of the movie. That's sort of like the last act is where he comes into it, and we get set up for the third movie. We get a big.
There's a little bit of Liu Kang's going to be a thing.
Yeah. Yep.
You would imagine the third movie will be Liu Kang going to save Kung Lao, like he says, or whatever.
Yeah, depending on.
Because he dies. Almost.
He dies and then gets like.
But then he's superpowered now.
Fireballed and
he introduces himself as a new character, but I don't remember what he said. He's like, "I am, and I'm going to go save Kung Lao."
Well, no, he says, "I'm not the chosen one.
Yeah, right.
My death is for another."
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So his sort of thing is like, I think he's sort of starting to transcend into his God state, and I think that's where that's going to set up. Because obviously in Mortal Kombat 1, he gets that, I think he fuses with Raiden. So he's sort of like the fire god Liu Kang.
Okay.
could be leaning to something towards that
Mm-hmm.
because obviously he gets impaled, but then he turns into a fireball and disappears in the sky.
Yeah.
And you go, doesn't make any sense, but okay.
Oh, we're back.
There's
in
a
the
plan
third
for that.
movie.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, the movie just ends sort of like
It sort of wraps up because Earth's okay.
yeah. They kind of tell you like what the plan is for the third movie, and they go, "Ah, we got dead friends that we need to bring back," and they kidnap Quan Chi.
Yep.
And go, "All right, we're just going to use this bold fuck to resurrect our friends," and they do a bit of a classic action movie walk,
shot, yeah.
team shot into it,
Mortal Kombat
bit of
song kicks
rain.
in. That's what you want.
bit of lightning, and movie ends. We get a really good Mortal Kombat movie, I think.
I liked it.
There's honestly when I look at it, there's not really negatives that I'd say about the movie.
Not really. Yeah, that's all right.
Nothing that I'd say that was shit. It's more of just
No.
I would like if they had done this.
Yeah.
Or would like if the story felt a bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe introduce some other characters. But ultimately I look at it and go, there was nothing that I hated about this movie.
No. I think they improved on the first one a lot. I think it's, in terms of quality, it's exactly the same as the first one. I feel the same about it as I feel about that first one.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I think it's good. I'm going to watch it again. Absolutely going to watch it again.
And that was my big surprise because obviously
it's a lot funnier. It's very, very funny. And
Yeah.
a lot more Mortal Kombat here. And it's fucking stupid. It's a stupid movie. And that's what it has to be.
It has to be.
It's a Mortal Kombat movie.
It's a fighting game. And that's
It
where
doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't have to be super slapsticky comedy. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But it has to lean into, well, this is a bit silly. We're doing silly stuff.
Yeah.
There's revenants and shit.
It's, none of this is real shit that makes sense. It's a video game. And that's where I'm very interested to see how the Street Fighter movie.
Yeah, because that's been
works.
advertised really silly.
It looks silly as fuck.
It looks very silly.
Because that's a movie where they go, all right, Mortal Kombat can have all the dark shit.
Yeah.
And all like the gore in that.
Mm-hmm.
We just want to do like, make it colorful and not be as sort of realistically looking. We're gonna
and Orville Peck and Alex Volkanovski. Like,
the fact Volk is in that as well, and there's a few people. Fucking what's his name? Andrew Schultz wanted to take a dig at Mortal Kombat in that one of those cinema events.
Yeah,
and they were like, "Hey, we're all here, but Mortal Kombat guys aren't here because they just want money." And it's like,
and everyone
brother,
was like, "You promote Donald Trump." And then the internet just turned on him so bad straight away because he's a Trump guy.
and
as you should.
And it's like, man, you your character is, I'm pretty sure, just a commentator.
Like a little weasel, yeah.
So I don't think you have a leg to stand on because I guarantee you don't do any fights. And if you do, you are stunt doubled.
You'll just get fucked up.
So I don't have any relation to Street Fighter. I never really played Street Fighter games.
No, neither.
I was never sort of interested in them. I was always Tekken. Tekken was my top.
Yeah, Tekken was my house.
And then Mortal Kombat I got into a bit later. Mm-hmm. Sort of around like the
PS3
8,
era,
9.
There's a good one on PS3 somewhere.
Yeah.
No, PS4. MK9 was a good one.
MK9 is one that a lot of people sort of resonate with.
Hmm.
And I think that was maybe where I started in that.
That's
one,
I played that.
But yeah, end of the day, Mortal Kombat 2 is a good movie.
I think you will know if you're going to like this or not.
Yeah.
And if you know that you won't like it, you're just not going to see it. And that's fine. That's okay. You can do that. You don't have to consume everything.
See a movie, don't see a movie. Watch us talk about that movie.
Oh yeah, do that
in a way that you've just watched this. If you've listened all this way through, if you've listened to us before, you understand that this recipe is stupid. We just go on tangents. We've probably talked about multiple different parts of this movie, but got distracted with one line and then moved it off to something else completely.
We didn't mention that it's a bit dark sometimes.
Sometimes it's a bit dark.
When they're fighting Shao Kahn and they're trying to get the amulet, that scene is literally pitch black.
Pitch black movie.
Liu Kang does his... And they did it so the dragons look more spectacular when he does it.
Yeah.
That's why they do it.
Shao Kahn suffers a bit of the Bane treatment. A little bit muffled in the helmet.
Yeah, some of his lines you're like, hey.
Yeah, I go, he said something and I think it was this. But yeah, don't worry about what we say about the movie. It's you go see it if you want to see it. We just want to talk about movies and just talk shit about other stuff.
I think Jade sucks as well as a character. Absolutely sucks.
She just exists.
She's like, oh, you're my sister, and I'll do anything to protect you.
But also
and then she
arrest her.
Immediately, her allegiances are with Shao Kahn, and then immediately they're not again, because she goes down to hell, and helps the bad guys. She doesn't say why she helps the bad guys. She doesn't say why she suddenly turns on Shao Kahn.
Yeah, she just kind of does it, and you go.
And there's no big, well, you're my sister, and I love you, and that's why I did it. Because they don't really come together again. They're just there at the end when Katana becomes the princess or the queen or whatever. Jade's just also standing there. It's like, what did you have a conversation? What changed your mind? Did Katana forgive you? That's, and like, you know, they had to trim the movie down or whatever, but
yeah,
that's one where they really just went, all right, we don't need all of this shit because she's such a minor character anyway.
Flick her in the background, just give her the Cole Young treatment. She'll be right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, if you want to watch the movie, go watch the movie. It's still out in cinemas everywhere.
Pretty good.
It's worth the watch.
All right.
If you just want a bit of action, bit of comedy, and to appreciate an Aussie-made film, back the Aussies, back yourselves. We make good movies.
We do.
We are a very good country to make movies in.
Yeah.
More people are coming over here to make movies. And it's fucking awesome to see.
Yeah.
I just saw I saw a golf club just post that Mark Wahlberg was hitting holes up at Glenfield yesterday.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, see, dudes are just coming here just to fucking play golf.
I'll do that. So I'm like, I walked past John Hamm the other day. I didn't know John Hamm was here. Sure. I don't know if that happened, but you know what I mean? Like, it's just big stuff.
It can happen though. You walk through Sydney, I guarantee you someone's going to be there.
Yeah. I
know Taron Egerton is fucking living over here at the moment.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I just did Apex and I'm doing another movie and I just want to live here.
Might as well.
Come.
Welcome.
Bring yourselves over and sign some shit for me. Come on the podcast.
Yeah.
It'll work out really well.
Didn't happen with Lee 1L, but we'll get Taron Egerton.
Hey. Lee, we have not given up hope on you.
Okay, still my favorite movie. Okay, are we finishing Mortal Kombat?
Okay, Mortal Kombat, done. Let's
good movie.
And let's talk some more shit. What do you got?
Got a quick Q&A.
All right.
Has your top 4 movies changed?
Fuck. I don't remember what my top 4 movies were, but I think
Jurassic Park's number 1.
Jurassic Park is number 1.
Is it
always
still
will be
number
number
1?
one. Still will always be number 1. Return of the King is still my second.
Yep.
Godzilla minus one is still
quite like that movie.
Is still up in there, and I think I'd put in Nosferatu.
Nosferatu is a good movie.
And I rewatched that not too long ago, and again I was just like,
still a banger.
What a fucking film.
We got Werewolf coming out soon.
Werewolf is coming out soon. Yeah, but I don't think not much has changed within my top movies. I'm trying to think if anything came out where I was like, that was fucking nuts.
Sinners came along. Sinners sort of blew our skirts up.
Sinners is definitely in like my top 10.
Sinners blew the world's skirt up.
That was
an absolute phenomenon for good reason. Sinners is one of those ones where it's just like, oh yeah, the hype is completely justified.
Yeah.
It's actually a movie that is as good as people say.
I remember coming out of the cinema after seeing that. And I just was like, I was just jaw on the floor. Like,
yeah, that's one of those
ones
where you're watching it, you're like, this is something special.
Like, this is absolutely something.
No matter where this goes, if it doesn't stick the landing, it's still something really special, and it does. It sticks the landing. It's incredible movie.
Yeah, no, I don't think anything else. What about you?
My top 4 has changed.
Yep.
One movie has subbed in. Still Upgrade, still Evil Dead 2, still Spider-Man 2.
Yep.
I changed Scott Pilgrim for Eternal Sunshine because I was going through something a little while ago.
That's fair.
And watched Eternal Sunshine again. I was just like, no, the way that, it's such a good movie.
Sorry, Scott Pilgrim.
Watched a lot of kids' movies. A lot of fucking kids' movies. I've seen K-pop Demon Hunters probably, I'm not exaggerating, I promise you. I know my bit on this show is to say silly things. I guarantee I've seen that movie over 30 times now. There's many nights where we finished it and watched it again.
And I understand that because it was
first time I watched it, I was like, man, that's a good movie.
Yeah,
it's a really good movie.
I sit there in my car and you will see me at the traffic lights listening to Soda Pop.
And they're still playing it on commercial radio.
Still playing on commercial radio.
Still plays those songs, but
they're doing a world tour.
get to about the 9th time you've seen that movie, and you're like, all right, I could probably go without seeing this again. And then you're in the 20s, and you're like, what is happening? As I am watching this movie again.
Yeah. Good movie though.
Yeah, I've seen all the Despicable Me movies. I've seen Sing.
Yeah, actually, that was one I actually wanted to hit you on. You put up your review for Moana 2.
Moana 2 is pretty good. There's some bangers in there, but I don't like that kind of movie.
Yeah. And you said you hadn't seen the first one?
I still have not seen the first one.
Okay, this is where everything would change for you. So, me and Brooke turned that movie off.
Wow.
We could not do it. Moana, the first one, is one of my favorite Disney movies of all time.
Yeah.
We fucking love the shit out of that. That was a movie I, again, got the soundtrack into my Spotify.
Yeah, wow.
Singing along to so many of those songs. Absolutely fucking love that first movie so much. The second movie coming out, I'm like, fuck yeah, second movie.
Yeah.
And then there were some issues of them being like, it was supposed to be a TV show. And they were making it as a TV show.
Right.
And then they went, slap it all together, make it a movie.
Because it'll make $1 billion.
Yeah. And then they did that, and we started watching it. I just fucking hated it.
Right.
It started off so similarly to the first one, but it didn't feel right.
Okay.
The first movie started off so fucking emotionally good, and it set everything up perfectly. When the second one just kind of like just takes a jump, and it just feels like a TV show.
Right. Okay.
So we were watching it, and I'm looking at it going, all right, that was episode 1. All right, now we're getting episode 2.
Can you see the points?
I can see where like they would have separated these episodes.
Apparently, Mandalorian Grogu is like that.
Yeah.
You can see definitively where the episodes change.
And so that's where I felt for Moana 2, because I think halfway maybe is where we turn it off, because I'm like, nothing new is happening. There's no good new songs. This feels too chopped and like it should have been a TV show. I wish they just did it as a TV show and didn't fuck with it.
Yeah, right.
So that has like a 5-star rating on my Letterboxd review, because we just couldn't do it. And I've never done that for a Disney movie before, because I love animated films.
Yeah.
This one, we just looked at each other and went, do you want to stop?
Jeez.
And we both went, yeah.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Glad that you liked it, but I knew after reading it that you hadn't seen the first one. So I'm like, it is polarizingly different.
Right, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't watch a lot of movies anymore. I put it in my story yesterday because I went back to Letterboxd. I was like, fuck, I haven't been to the movies in ages. It is May 24 as we're recording. My last movie was October 5th.
That's crazy.
And it was a kid's movie. It was The Bad Guys 2. Pretty good. That's a good movie. We watched it again recently. That's a good movie. And then the last movie I just went to by myself was August 9. Zach Cregger's Weapons, which is one of the best movies.
Fucking fantastic film.
Ever made.
Such a fantastic
Probably
film.
not, but it's very, 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 very good.
Yeah. Very
Weapons was one of those ones that really, really got me. I love Weapons.
See, that's so crazy for you to hear, because I
used to go every week.
I've known this, and seeing your letterbox, like, nearly every couple of days you'd have something new up there.
I used to go a couple of times a week.
And I know a lot of the reason, your life situation is a lot different now for the better. Really fucking good.
Yeah.
So proud of where you are right now.
Thank you.
But I can understand the lack of not being able to see as many movies. Me, I've just been trying to get into watching as many different movies that I haven't seen in recent. So my letterbox has been pumping pretty consistently, at least once a week or so.
My letterbox has a lot of kids' movies without ratings, because I'm like, well, this is just on.
Yeah, it's sort of like, how do you categorically rate that movie that's been out for so long?
Megamind, you're not going to review Megamind, are you?
No,
you're barely even going to make a stupid joke about it, because it's like, okay.
You'll put your rating on there, and then maybe just quip one line.
Maybe.
And that's it.
Brad Pitt's in that movie.
Yeah, it's weird,
What's Brad Pitt doing in that movie? Anyway.
It's just making money.
Megamind, not a good movie.
Classic.
Classic
movie.
Not going to surprise anyone. Not a very good movie.
Yeah.
So what are you excited for the rest of the year?
Fuck. The rest of the year. Doomsday is the obvious one.
Don't know what to expect. I don't know what it's going to be.
It's.
I hate that Robbie Downey Jr. was casted. I still hate that. I think last time we did an episode, we knew that was a thing, and I hated it then. I still hate it.
I will hate it once I've seen it and understand why he's in it.
I trust they will have a reason, but I think it is bad.
There's absolutely a reason, and
Really
they could completely like turn it on us in the movie, and that's why we've gotten like no trailers, no like real trailers for it.
Yeah.
But you know, we know we're getting a lot of people coming for this. We've got the original X-Men cast coming for it. We're bringing in all the new Avengers.
Fantastic Four. Like,
Fantastic
there's so
Four.
much to do now.
There's a lot coming into it.
New Avengers was really good. Thunderbolts asterisk.
Yeah, Thunderbolts was fun.
Very, very good movie.
Excellent.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, I was very happy with that movie. One of the only good things that Marvel have done in the last couple
that's
of years.
the one where you're like, all right, the MCU is still good.
Yeah.
Daredevil was good too. You got to watch Daredevil.
I do need to watch Daredevil as well. What else? What else is this year? Obviously, new Spider-Man. New Spider-Man.
I don't really know what else is coming. We got Resident Evil. I'm very excited for that because of Zach Cregger.
I'm looking forward to that because of Zach Cregger as well. And that trailer fucking
good
threw
trailer,
me for six.
man.
I was like, what the
It's
fuck?
a very good trailer.
Very creepy trailer.
Oh yeah.
Very fucking creepy trailer. I don't know what else. I can't remember if the new Godzilla is out this year. I'm obviously very excited for Godzilla Minus Zero. Because obvious fucking reasons. That first one, again, I just showed people that let Japan
do it.
keep making their movies. Stop giving me Godzilla vs. Kong. I'll watch them. You know I will. But the way that Godzilla Minus One was done, so cheap, but so perfect. And it was one where you went, you know what? I kind of feel for the humans here. Godzilla's kind of a bad guy.
Yeah.
And then everything else I did, and I saw that, I had to go see that at Campbelltown with Rui because it had the limited screen because it wasn't a big Hollywood movie.
Yeah.
And the one scene of him charging up his atomic breath in Tokyo, wherever it was located, and the way they did it, panning from the bottom of his tail, dorsal by dorsal, of them lifting up and lighting up blue, lifting up one by one, getting all the way out to his head, lets the blast go by all of his dorsals clicking into his body, breath goes out, and then it's dead silent, and then bang. Fucking nuts. So fucking nuts. So I'm looking forward to doing that again this year. I can't think of anything else coming out this year. I know there's movies. I know there's movies coming out.
I'm excited to see Obsession. Apparently that's very good. Obsession looks good.
Yep. I've heard a lot of good things about that. Again, low budget movie made by a TikTok guy.
Yeah. There's a bit of that. Kane Parsons made his Backrooms movie because he did the original like proof of concept short film on fucking 4chan back in the day. He's like 20 years old or something. He's got a major motion picture out.
Yeah, I know. I think I saw.
4 is the lead. Like that's pretty good.
I think I saw a video of it. I'm just like
zero fucking interest in it, but
yeah, I know.
Cool. It's a good story.
Absolutely nothing about it, but it just looks like it's gonna be one of those movies.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, cool.
All right, I'll see it when it's
something's gonna happen
later. Yeah.
Whatever.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see some movies.
Movies coming out.
About them.
We're definitely going to talk about more movies coming out.
I think I like this more than the news movie review.
Yeah.
Questions? I like it. There's more conversational in it.
Absolutely.
I kind of like it.
We'll prepare it better on the next one.
No, we won't.
Might write some stuff down. Maybe could just go and do this. Who knows? Maybe I'm going to go to my phone right now and I didn't press record.
Don't even joke.
I'm going to get that anxiety right now. But if I did press record...
I've been checking the green light the whole thing. You'll see it when you watch it back. I've been looking down.
Is there a green light?
30 times to check if the green light is going.
I think that just means it's paired.
Oh, fuck. I'm not coming back if it didn't record.
If this did record...
What was the one? Oh, the Batman, remember? And we did it, and it was like my microphone was in my throat. Remember? The audio just blew out. And we were like,
something crazy.
We gotta do it
something fucking stupid. But if this did record properly and you guys enjoyed having us back here, please let us know. Subscribe to, I think we have a YouTube channel still.
Yeah, it's still there.
Follow us on Spotify.
Yep, that's still there.
I'm going to...
Instagram's back.
Try to log in onto everything again and get it all moving again.
Yeah.
So let us know. What do you think? Are you happy that we're back? I'm happy that we're back.
I'm happy we're back. It's fun. Fun to do.
Look forward to more of it. Again, it's not going to be structured in any way. It's just
not going to be
happen.
weekly.
We're just
It cannot be weekly.
We're going to see what's out and go, is that worth talking about? All right, let's do something. And you'll get it when we fucking say you'll get it. So...
Eat your slop.
Eat your slop.
When we tell you to eat it.
When we tell you to eat it. So until the next one, my name's Adam. I've been one half of You Like That podcast.
And my name is still Jack. I have, in fact, been, after all this time, the other half of You Like That podcast.
We'll see you on the next one.